Stay with me till the end of this video because what I'm about to share can completely change the way you look at life and at yourself. Enlightenment isn't just about becoming some serene being sitting on a mountain top. It's about a profound shift in how you relate to everything: your desires, your fears, your relationships, even your own existence. When people hear the word enlightenment, they imagine something mystical, far away, something only sages and saints can attain. But what truly happens when someone becomes enlightened? Does the world around them vanish? Do they stop caring about life, or do they begin to experience life in a way most of us can't even imagine? Today we'll dive deep into this question. How does enlightenment change your relationship with life? For most people, life feels like an endless chase. You wake up with a to-do list in your head and you run after goals. You fight your fears and you try to hold on to the little pockets of happiness you find. Why? Because deep down there's an unspoken belief. Something is missing in me. You think if you achieve this or earn that or maybe or be loved by someone, you will finally feel complete. But no matter what you gain, the emptiness returns. You climb one mountain and another appears. You love someone deeply yet fear losing them. Even when you succeed, anxiety lingers. This is how the unenlightened mind relates to life. It's a transaction. Every action is a means to an end. You are not living life. You are bargaining with it. Now, what changes with enlightenment? The core illusion breaks. The illusion that you are incomplete. Suddenly, you realize you are not the body. You are not the mind. You are life itself. Sadhguru says in Mystic Musings, enlightenment does not mean you are not here. It only means you are fully here in a way you never imagined possible. Think about that. Most people live life through a fog of compulsions, fear, anger, desire. Enlightenment wipes the fog clean. You see reality as it is. Here's the biggest transformation. Your relationship with life turns from need to embrace. You no longer live life as a beggar, wanting something from it. You live as a lover, overflowing with it. When you wake up in the morning, you're not thinking, what can I get today? Instead, it's like, wow, I get to exist today. Pain, pleasure, loss, success, they all still happen. But they don't define you anymore. You can experience joy in the middle of chaos because joy is no longer an outcome. It's your nature. Now, what about relationships? People often think enlightened beings become cold or detached. That's not true. In fact, they relate to others more deeply than anyone else because their love is not based on need. Before enlightenment, relationships often carry the unconscious thought, I need to complete me. But after enlightenment, the dynamic changes. There's no clinging, no fear, no hidden agenda. There's just pure sharing. Sadhguru once explained it like this: when there is no sense of me and mine, love becomes all inclusive. You do not love because you need. You love because that is the only way to be. Imagine a life where you are not constantly afraid of being hurt, betrayed, or left behind. That's the freedom enlightenment brings. It dissolves the walls around your heart. Another astonishing shift: the way an enlightened being relates to their own body and mind. For most people, the body is a prison. If the body is in pain, they suffer. If the mind is restless, they collapse. But for the enlightened, the body and mind become tools, not masters. They can experience intense physical pain, yet remain untouched by suffering. Because suffering is not in the body, it's in identification. Once that identification is broken, even death loses its sting. This is why enlightened beings can live in absolute stillness or dance with wild abandon. They are free from both ends of the spectrum because they are no longer tied to either. You might be thinking, this sounds beautiful, but how does it relate to me? Here's the truth: enlightenment is not about running away to the mountains, it's about changing how you experience life here and now. Start by becoming aware of the need based nature of your actions. Ask yourself, am I living as a beggar or a lover of life? Meditation, yoga, inner work, they are not about becoming enlightened tomorrow. They are about removing the fog today. Each moment you become conscious, you taste a drop of that freedom, and one day that drop can become an ocean. So, how do you see life right now? As a struggle or as a gift? Tell me in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts. And if this touched something within you, make sure you hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. Subscribe for more insights on living consciously, because we have so much more to explore together.